Friends, Chris here, CaribbeanPot.com. Welcome to my kitchen. It's almost noon. I see the belly is starting to grumble. I'm hungry. I gotta make something quick and tasty for lunch. I was digging in the fridge. I saw I had some leftover rice that I cooked a day or so ago. So it's nice and chilled. There's about 2 cups of rice. So what did I think about? Shrimp fried rice. And I've got all my ingredients all prepped and ready to go. Look who I have visiting today, the Wok. Yeah, your boy doing a little something with the Chinese food today. The Chinese influence in the Caribbean has been huge. Over 100 years ago, they came as indentured laborers and they influenced the entire culture and the way we eat, what we eat, and so many different things. So this one here is a shrimp fried rice, quick and easy, using leftover rice. It's got to be from the fridge though. If it's your first time here watching me on YouTube, above click subscribe, below leave me your comments, and do remember to give the video a thumbs up. Gotta go fast, belly making noise, I'm hungry. Let's take a look at the ingredients we'll be using today. Up front, half a teaspoon of freshly grated ginger. It's gonna give it a lovely overall flavor. You can't do a Caribbean dish without that nice, beautiful Scotch bonnet pepper. I have here a small pepper that I chopped up. I took all the seeds out and the area surrounding the seeds because that's where the majority of heat is gonna be. I want that flavor, I want that kick, I want that Caribbean vibe without that without that blast of pure heat, right? So that's why I didn't use the seeds. 1 onion that I chopped up, medium-sized onion. 1 scallion that I chopped up, green onion, spring onion, whatever you call it, that's what it is. Here I have about 1.5 tablespoons of dark soy sauce, half a teaspoon of oyster sauce. Over here, I've got a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper and a 1/4 teaspoon of Chinese 5-spice powder, a 1/4 cup of finely diced carrot, a 1/4 cup of finely diced celery. I'll show you guys closer. So notice a nice fine dice I got going there. We'll need some vegetable oil, a couple tablespoons of vegetable oil. We'll need some sesame oil. I'm guessing maybe about a teaspoon of sesame oil. And back here, the star of the show, I've got 2 cups of brown rice that I cooked and I had in the fridge as leftover. So this is a great way of using leftover rice, as I said. It was cooked in salt, so I won't be adding any more salt to this except the soy sauce will have some salt. It's very important that the rice is chilled in the fridge so you get that nice grainy texture rather than a soppy, soggy fried rice. And the shrimp I've got here, this is about 1/4 cup of small tiny shrimp, as you can see, that I cleaned, deveined, and I washed with some lemon juice and water, drained it dry. So this is about a 1/4 cup. I'm guessing anywhere from about 15 to 20 shrimp. If I forgot anything as we go along, as usual, I will update you. The first thing I'm going to do is that shrimp here, I'm going to season it up a little bit with the Chinese 5-spice powder and that black pepper. I'm just going to toss it in there and give that a nice stir. We want this to sort of absorb all those flavors, so this is why it's the first thing I'm doing. My wok is nice and hot. I have it on a medium-high heat here. So the first thing I'm going to do is hit it with that vegetable oil, a couple tablespoons of vegetable oil. And the first things we're going to do is cook the stuff that has a bit of crunch to it. But before we do, we want to add the flavor to it. So in goes the onions, as well as that ginger. I'm just going to give it a quick stir. It's already smelling lovely with that ginger. Ooh. I'm going to add the carrots and the diced celery to the pot and give that a quick stir as well. You want to cook this for about a minute just so it softens up. You want a little bit of crunch, but you don't want it totally raw. I'm going to now add that Scotch bonnet pepper. And be aware that when you add Scotch bonnet or any sort of hot peppers to oil that's frying, it may give off a strong scent that may choke you. Be prepared for that. Give that a quick stir. And right away in goes that seasoned shrimp. Let that cook for a minute. I'm going to now add the soy sauce to it. And you'll notice I'm adding the soy sauce early in the cooking process because I want everything to get a nice dark base for when we add the rice. In goes the oyster sauce. Stir that all in there. As well as the sesame oil. Give that a quick stir. Remember the shrimp, you don't want to overcook the shrimp. So in goes the rice. And keep stirring it. Now remember, since the rice is cold, it needs to warm all the way through. It's been a couple minutes since I added the rice. Remember, this is a wok, so you're working with fairly high heat, and the shape of it will allow this to cook really fast. You're not really cooking because the rice is already cooked. You're just warming it through. By this time, that shrimp is cooked as well, because the last thing you want is overcooked shrimp. This is the last step here, is to add that chopped up scallion, and I'm going to give that a stir. I'm going to turn off my stove, and that's it. In under, 6 minutes, we've got a lovely shrimp fried rice ready to go. Hey, kitchen smells lovely. That ginger, the 5-spice powder, the onion, everything is giving this a lovely scent. The kitchen smells wonderful. This here is best served warm. If you want to kick this up a bit, you can obviously add a cracked egg in there, scramble an egg, put it in. Egg and fried rice is not my thing personally. Check for salt, because I mean, I say your tolerance for salt will be a little bit different than mine. But it's that fast, guys. I'm out of breath. Can you believe this? I gotta get in shape. I'm gonna go have this out in the backyard. It's a beautiful summer's day today. Backyard, have my lunch. I hope you guys give this recipe a try. Let me see if I can give you guys a little closer something here. Looks amazing, doesn't it? Nice and tasty. Chris here, CaribbeanPot.com. Let me give all that a little stir again. Notice how nice that is? The little green bits. The residual heat is going to cook that scallions a little bit more for us. Chris here, CaribbeanPot.com. It's always a pleasure to have you guys here with me in my kitchen. Give the recipe a try, and remember, don't just cook for yourself. Cook for your friends. Cook for your family. Hey, cook for your neighbor. Maybe they'll be better people. Have fun, guys.